Welcome to Iron Plane Presents.
So then we get into actually measuring what's going on. Site speed, very important. We can you could do this Google Page Speed Insights. You can drop your URL in there, and it will tell you very specifically what Google does not like about your site. And there's way too many facets to go into on this call, but it will point you in the right direction. You know, whether it's JavaScript code libraries that are being loaded but not used, or your images are too big, right? Maybe you need to reformat your images from 4,000 pixels to maybe 1,000 pixels wide, which saves a lot of download time for the customer, especially from a mobile device.
There are two things about site speed that I just wanted to bring up. One is mobile. It just kind of generally mobile optimization. I mean, from what I've seen, I see between 60 and 80% of users generally for consumer products are on mobile devices when they're accessing a website. I think those are pretty fair numbers. And it's been increasing over the past 5 years pretty dramatically. So optimizing for mobile, I think, is a relevant consideration here as well. The other thing about site speed is I think that a lot of people go to the site speed tools and they put in their homepage and they walk away thinking that they now have a score for their site, but it's only a score for that one page. And so what I always recommend is that you just consider what are the important kind of conversion opportunities on your website and put those specific URLs. So if you've got a landing page that you're really hoping to convert on, put that URL in. If you've got category lander pages with tons of images, put that URL in. Or your PDP, your product details page, put that URL. And your checkout. Like, just one URL doesn't give you a whole picture of your site. So I felt like that to me was an important distinction when people are talking about site speed.
Definitely. Yeah, you do need to put, and that you can go back to analytics, see what your top landing pages are, and drop those each in. So I would at least recommend homepage, one or a few top category pages, and then your top product pages, especially those that are heavier, lots of additional images or additional blocks, to make sure that those are not slowing down those pages. And going back to Cloudflare, if you are running through Cloudflare, the firewall is one half of it, or maybe 1/3 of it, but another big portion of that is their CDN, and some other functionality they have for speeding up site speed through advanced compression engines, and serving images in those next gen formats like WebP. Instead of just the full JPEG or PNG, you can squeeze these down into much smaller file sizes if the browser supports it. And Cloudflare knows what that browser supports. So this is another good reason to pick off some low-hanging fruit with Cloudflare.
For more insight on how to improve your e-commerce website, visit ironplane.com. Follow us on social media and like and subscribe below.